biggest cost in life is not money. You know that, right?
True.
It's actually delay. And the painful thing is this: most people don't even realize they are paying for delay until years after. Most of the times we talked about wasted money all the time, wasted money, wasted resources, wasted that. But nobody really talks about wasted time. You know, time is one factor. When you waste through delay, you can never really recover wasted time.
True.
And you know already, time wasted cannot be recovered. But resources, money, and all of that, you can always
get it
recover.
back. True.
Yeah.
So in today's video, we are going to talk about delay.
Delay.
As much as sometimes it sounds very strong, it's a strong word, but if we can break it down in minute ways on how it affects our days, I think a lot of people start paying attention on how to secure their energy, time, and the rest. So today we are going to talk about how delay has or most likely had costed you a lot in the time past, and what you should start doing today so that it will not constantly go on like that. All right. So the first question we have to ask ourselves is, what's one thing you wished you started earlier? Are there things you've always wished you should have done but you didn't do? So your excuse will be, oh, I didn't have this. Oh, my father did not give me this. Oh, my mother did not this. If I had had this, I would have done it.
I should have married.
Oh,
Continue.
who sent you?
Continue.
Who asked you? All right. All those are excuses that always makes us to stay comfortable in our zone, in our comfort zone. We don't want to push further. Meanwhile, you are delaying to achieving what you are supposed to achieve. So in business also, it shows itself. In investing, it shows itself. In personal development, these delays literally glares up in our faces. Content creation, learning a skill, relationship, fitness. When it comes to fitness, please talk to me. I am in the front row. But after this video, we'll have to make sure, endeavor that we have figured out why we are dilly-dallying. We are we are holding ourselves to doing what we are supposed to do. All right. Let's break this down in a dangerous belief. Waiting is not always safe. All right. If you say, oh, I'm waiting for a perfect time, I'm waiting to have this before I start, I'm waiting to get this before I do what I'm supposed to do. I need credit, I need data to do this. Some people think that delaying decisions protect them. It makes them get prepared for the main thing. Meanwhile, sometimes delay is the risk in itself. So because while you are you are waiting, time is moving. It is not waiting for you. That's the danger of delay. Because you are waiting to have all of this, time is not waiting for you. It's not waiting because you are waiting. It's still going. So is it not better we constantly make baby steps towards achieving what we are supposed to achieve? So sit down and enjoy this video. Take notes if possible, because we are going to debunk a lot of things that will make you push further ahead in life.
Okay, so now imagine this. Imagine a farmer who is waiting for the perfect weather to start planting, waiting for the perfect weather, a weather when exactly 50% of sunshine and 50% of rain to make the crop grow. And when planting season passes, such a farmer will not harvest anything because he was waiting for the perfect season, right? When the Bible says that he that waits for the perfect time will not go out, he that looks at the weather will not sow, right?
Exactly.
So it's important that you understand that there's no perfect, we had a conversation like this yesterday, there's no perfect time for anything. The perfect time is the time you make that decision, right? You can always recover resources, you can always recover money, you can always rebuild the business, you can regain opportunities. But when you delay when you delay, you're never really, you're just wasting time. If indeed you're delaying, or if there are not indices you need to tick off first, if you're just delaying out of fear or whatever, then you're really wasting time. Because I'll say it again, one thing you can never ever recover is lost time.
So I wrote something this morning. I talked about how this mindset helped me change a lot of things in my life, and that is doing it afraid. I don't always have to wait to have everything figured out to start. If to ask or to say, I'm that one person that will do things, even if it doesn't make sense or doesn't look good, I'll put it out there. All right. Because I believe so much in growth. I believe so much in taking baby steps. Sometimes when you see people all looking, maybe their contents sharp, lightning, on point, voice, crisp, you're God, when? Meanwhile, you don't know that they've passed through their growth process and they have become this. And you are at this point, beginning stage, hoping to be like this. There's nothing as good as failing forward. There's nothing as good as starting, taking baby steps, failing, getting it right, doing it again, all over and again. It helps you master and become that person you are wishing and doing for people. All right. So there are stages in all this. The essence of this video, like I said, is to push you further to doing what you are supposed to do. Another example I can use is someone had a chance to buy a land. Yes, because we're a real estate company now, we'll talk about investments. But this video is not just about investments, it's about you as a person. There are sometimes you've missed opportunities because you thought, oh, you're not ready for it. And eventually, like we said, time went by. And sometimes you even realize that you missed some things, but you're not aware of it.
Unconscious loss.
Unconscious loss. So you missed a lot of things you didn't even know you were missing. And that's even the worst of it. Because if they've told you, oh, we're supposed to call you, but we didn't see you. You didn't talk about this video. We didn't talk about this property now. We had to call another person. So things that were supposed to come to you normally, naturally, because you delayed, because you had excuses, because you said you wanted everything to be perfect. I want my face to be on point. I have to have makeup on my face every time. You kept delaying. Time kept going. The opportunities will always pass you by.
An example of makeup shot.
I'm telling you, I had it now. That's why I'm giving it. At a point where I had to literally, are you sure my face is good? I need to do something on my face before I have to come to the camera. But today, even if it's just lipstick, I'll just come out just and like say what I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'll just come out, right?
Okay, now let's engage you a little bit, all right? You don't have to drop it in the comment section, but if you're bold enough to drop it, that's fine. Now the question is, has there ever been something you delayed doing and later regretted deeply? What is that thing? If you're bold enough to comment, drop in the comment section. If there's none, it's just a time for you to brood, think, pick the lessons you learned from it, and then move on. Now, the first thing we talked about was lost opportunities. The second one is the time factor. You see here, people underestimate the power of time. There's a popular saying, although this generation, I won't say Gen Z because I'm still alive. I'm still somehow Gen Z. So they say this, a popular quote says, time heals all wounds. But Gen Z said, nah, lie. So Gen Z says a lie. That time does not heal. But I still tell you, time heals all wounds. Time is powerful. Time, everything in life depends on time. Money depends on time to multiply over time. Relationships depend on time to get better. Everything literally depends on time. So the thing is, because most people underestimate the power of time, they don't act with an act of urgency, right? They don't think of it to act now, because time always rewards movement. Time rewards movement, it rewards action. Even small, consistent actions over a time create massive results. Like we said yesterday, we talked about being 1% better every day. Just imagine this. There's this thing I heard when I was still about 14, 15 years that never left me the same. He said, if you take a tank of water, puncture it under, and allow it to be dropping a drop everywhere. When you come to that place, you will see the mark. It will leave a deep hole there. That place is dropping consistently. Pam, 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 pam. That same tank of water, take a huge axe, break it open, the water will gush out. Maybe leave him. Everybody's 2 days later, you won't even know that water rushed through that place. But that one that's dropping, over a course of time, you will see the mark. It always leaves a mark. And that left to me the power of consistency and little effort done consistently over a period of time. So with time, as long as you start doing something consistently, it's always going to make a difference. Like she rightly said, you don't have to start off perfectly. All right, you don't have to wait for confidence. Confidence comes with action. As you're working, as you're doing that, you're growing each day. Right? We say here, done is better than perfect. Just start doing something. 5 years later, 10 years later, a few months later, you will see the difference. You see, because the future always belongs to those who started before they felt ready. Always.
I want to
before
say
it-
that again because
always belongs to those who started before they felt ready.
yeah,
You don't have to wait to feel ready. You don't
true.
have to. If we have, oh my God. In fact, hey, even you that is watching now, except maybe it was through cesarean operation, but most of the times, sometimes the woman is not yet ready to give birth. She doesn't feel ready, but offset, yeah.
When it comes,
You just have to, whether you feel ready or not. That's one thing we need to understand about life.
that will lead me to what I will call compounding interest or compounding effect.
Okay.
Like it's just to deepen our conversation and make it more rich so that you also get a clearer picture of what we are talking about. You cannot just become someone who is, let's use a clear example. Every young person, let's say a middle-aged person, what do you want out of life? Some people want freedom. You want this a situation where you make money for yourself and nobody gets to stress you.
Yeah.
Another set of people can want a younger generation can say, "Oh, I want to know my purpose. I want to know what I'm called here to do." All right. And sometimes people can stay in that particular phase. I want to know why I'm here for a long time before they realize that there's nothing written. Okay, this is for you. Sometimes you have to start doing something.
Yeah.
All right. And of course, the Bible said, whatever your
Your hands
hands
find
finds
to
to do it
it
well.
well.
So in the process of doing it well, you get another door is opened for you. And because you are doing it well, another door is open for you. And eventually you realize that you've been in a circle, you've been rotating at a point, and you realize, okay, this is what I enjoy doing. And because God is glorified and because people are blessed, I can go on and do this. So for someone who is doing something, compounding effect is that, yes, money compounds. The other time we talked about savings, and not just savings, but saving with a goal. All right. When you save to a goal, it compounds. When also you are learning a skill, communication skill, emotional intelligence, how interpersonal relationship, how to leadership, all those skills, it is compounding. Don't you say that things I'm learning today is a waste. It is never ever a waste. It's a situation where you build yourself in such a way that later on in life you see that what I've learned over a period of time is now being used now. So sometimes when I talk about things, it's what I've learned over a period of time. That's what I'm making reference to. So skills compound, relationship compounds, like you mentioned too. Sometimes some people don't know how to keep relationship. All right. I have an experience where you know someone, whoa, I want to connect with this person, and boom, the person gives you his or her number. What you just get to do is be like, sir, hello, my name is this, I collected your number. And so what next? You don't even have. So what do you want the person to do? To clap for you? Or be like, oh, I'm happy to. No, there are ways you have to learn how to connect with people ahead. All right, I learned this and I used it on somebody and it worked. The person
It always
exactly.
works.
So this kind of knowledge is not always on social media. All right, there are some things that you learn through the act of experience or through the act of mentorship with someone who is willing to share. All right, there's also something with knowledge. All right, so constant reading. If you're someone watching this video, you have to learn the act of reading, whether through audio or visual, anyway. But reading always helps you develop, become better. And the last one I'm going to talk about is reputation. So sometimes people are good. So you do business with one person and maybe it didn't turn out well, but you just let it go. So next time somebody is asking another person, oh, I want to do this with this person, but the person now says, no, this guy's a great guy. You can go with him. You can work with him. Boom. Another person. Then next time somebody recommends you. So good reputation compounds. Wherever you find yourself, constantly make yourself valuable enough and be good. All right. Being good is not relative. All right. You know how people be like this one. No, it's not. Being good, people know that this person is good. So constantly doing that constantly opens door for you. So with this, I of course you also understand that when it comes to investments too, it's still the same thing. It compounds. So I believe strongly that at this point we are making deliberate marks or changing your narrative when it comes to you becoming the best versions of yourself.
This got me thinking about something.
What is that?
This compounding effect something.
Yes.
So a person who delayed has compounded delay.
It's a habit.
So your delay just keep compounding.
Yes,
like
there
you
are
just
people
keep-
like that. Someone says how you do one thing is how you do every other
Yeah.
thing. So you get to see people, they always lead to things. They're not pushy. They just feel whenever I'm ready, they are not motivated to do anything. So it constantly happens unless you sit down and have a conversation with yourself to tell yourself, why am I always like this? Sometimes you want to just adhere to your body, like you want to rest, you want to watch movies, you want to do this. Meanwhile, your life, you have not even figured out your life. You constantly miss things that are supposed to come your way. All right. I know one friend of ours, very good, talented guy. He's in printing. He prints. All right. But one thing that constantly makes me not to use him is because whenever you call him on the phone, he's not available. Like you always call this young man, he's not reachable. So maybe the next day, that's when he'll not return your call. And I'll be like, why are you like this? And he's good. But because of this thing, all right, he obviously not constantly make more money for himself. All right. So these things are things that makes you not to become the best version of yourself. So that's so with delay. So if you delay in one thing, it's possible you're delaying in everything that you're not even aware of. Yes.
At this juncture, I want you to sit up. If you're standing, stand. And just look back like this and see the size of delay that you have behind you, what you have delayed on. If it's too big, just decide now to let go of delay. Just decide to tell yourself that you be an action-oriented person. Because delay can cause. Decide now to break the relationship you have with delay. Decide now, because it's not just about money, it affects everything. Like she said, how you do one thing, it's how you do anything. Imagine you're someone who decided to start reading a book a month.
1 page a day.
1 page a day. Imagine that. I mean, know how you finish one book in a 365 pages.
It's something.
It's something.
You're moving. Small.
Moving, right? Imagine that. Imagine you decided to say, okay, you're going to get 1% better in communication every day. Just one day. Talk to one new person every day. It's not that easy. But I mean, these things, it takes intention to break away from delay. It takes intention to break away from delay. And I wrote here, the person who starts building discipline today, you look lucky years later. That is just the thing. If you decide, so guy, you're so lucky. Lots of the time, luck is just someone who has repeated the practice excellence over a period of time.
Opportunities always find those people.
Oh my God, he's so lucky. He's so lucky.
Can't ask them how they started.
Anybody will say Joesse.
Ask. True.
Ask. So next we're going to go into an audience engagement session just to engage with you a little bit, and Sugar will handle that.
So what are the areas in your life where you feel you're not moving forward? You feel you are stuck? Is it when it comes to money? Is it money? Is it relationship? Whenever you are getting close to somebody, they don't want to stay around you. Is it something you are giving up without knowing? Is it also about family? All right. Is it also about faith? All right. You are trying to be closer to your God, but you are not making headway. And there are other areas of life. So sit down and ask yourself, what areas of my life am I experiencing delay right now? And what is the reason? I always do this. Sometimes if I'm not happy, I'll ask myself, why are you not happy? I'll not answer. And I'll not ask myself, what happened? I wish I can get a clear example so I can explain. So I always ask myself why to like get to the root of why I'm really not happy. It always helps me get out of any form of negative whatever. All right.
That's
so
a strong one.
Yes.
That's a strong
all right.
one.
So why do people delay? So the next thing is fear of failure. People delay because of how they grew up. They are afraid. Sometimes if you grew up in an environment where you are not celebrated to do something and fail, you always, before you do something, you will not feel confident in yourself. Another reason is judgment. This one I dwelt in. I was in that phase for a season where I'd be like, what the hell? Like I had to break free from that. Fear of judgment. What will my friends say? They will say, oh, but because of that fear of judgment, you are not moving an inch. You ask yourself, what will my friends? My friends always look at me like this. Meanwhile, you are broke and you feel like your friends are looking at you. They really do not care. And you will not do what you are supposed to do. All right. It makes you delay. Another thing is perfectionism. Some people are on this table, but let me not talk. So you want everything to be perfect before you start. All right. Done is better than perfect. All right. So lack of confidence. This one, you have to constantly do it. I watched a lady online. She's not She doesn't speak good English.
Yeah.
Right? She does not. But every single day, that lady shows up. You see the kind of followership that she's getting for herself. You see the kind of audience. People literally want to help her. And it's because she may not be all to stop.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But she shows up. All right.
Yes.
So if you don't have that confidence, you have to get it from either God or reading, finding out who you are. Why did God create you? Why are you here on earth? And you can just start. All right. Whatever anybody to say, let them say it. The aim is that you are better.
Yeah, exactly.
People will resonate with you. There's some people that would love you for who you are. Whether nothing or not, like people will just be attracted because you are who you are. Not forming. You're not coming to do meanwhile, that's not how you talk. You are just being yourself. People resonate with you. Another thing that makes people delay is comfort zone. So some people, if you have money stored up for you, there's some wealthy people, you have wealthy parents, people are always supplying your needs according to your riches in glory. It's like anything you want, you just need a one phone call away, they give it to you. Those kind of people, they're even worse, because if they don't learn these disciplines or intentional about their life, they eventually become people who rip off the wealth of their parents. So constantly find ways on how to bring out your own value. Even when you have things stored up for you, fight for your own self. And the last one is overthinking. So somebody tells you about something, you think your way out of it. You ask questions and ask yourself away from it. So asking questions are great. Doing your due diligence, amazing. Finding out the right things, great. So, but when you have found it out, my dear, just step your feet out. All right. So that's what I have to say about our why you always reading our audience questions. So if any of this had you resonate with it, or you've experienced it, or you broke out from it, please let us know how you did, and most especially how somebody can also read this and also get clarity.
You know, this made me realize something, that most people are not stuck because they lack ability. They are stuck because they don't take action, because they lack action taking. And then I've also come to realize that action taking is a skill. Nobody was naturally born with the act of taking action.
True.
Even babies at first, they just want to sit down, bring less. Nobody was born to just be naturally taking action. And some people, you just have to learn to take action, because delay is dangerous, because it feels harmless in the moment, but years later, the consequences become very, very loud. Now we've talked about why people delay. Let's show you how to break away from delay. We've talked about action. How can you really break away from delay? Practical steps. Number one, stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting to feel ready. Readiness is not a feeling you wait for, it's a feeling you cause to happen. And it only comes after you've taken certain action. You just realize the same you that used to be afraid to make videos, because you kept on pushing yourself. One day, just wake up, I want to make videos. And it just clicks, boom, I'm ready. Why did it happen? Because you continually caused yourself to take action. So action over time brings the feeling of readiness.
True.
If you're waiting to feel ready, you will never feel ready, okay? All right. Number two, reduce overthinking. We said overthinking is one of the reasons why people delay. Action teaches faster than endless planning, right? Action teaches faster than endless planning. Overthinking it. Quick story, very quick story. I'll try to say it in just 3 minutes.
3 minutes is long, sir.
3 minutes is long. I'll make it very short. When I was in high school, SS1 to SS3, I loved one girl. I liked this girl. But guess what? I graduated from school. I never dated her. Why? Delay and overthinking. I was strategizing, say, I will go this day. I will. How did I know that she liked me back? And I felt bad that I found out like she liked me and was waiting for me.
It
was after graduation. We exchanged numbers. She went to Lagos. I was in Enugu. So I called over the phone one day. She said, "Roy, you four hands." I was like, "How?" She said, "I liked you in school, and I liked this girl because of her. I didn't date any other girl. I was always overthinking, planning." She said, "Roy, I liked you in school, but for some reason you never showed up. You never asked me out, and I never said yes to any other guy because I was waiting for you."
Nice.
He paid me.
Child.
But that's what overthinking can do. I learned from that day, after she told me that, I'm action man, me now action man. Hey, I learned a lesson from that, but of course, I'm not a dog guy. I asked her out over the phone and dated her over the phone. We are talking, but that's by the way.
By the way, my dear.
Overthinking can cost you a lot. Sometimes the opportunity you're waiting for is waiting for you, but you're overthinking it. That person you want to connect is waiting for you to connect. That business that you want to give you money wants to give you money, but you're overthinking it. Just take action, right? That's it. Number 3, sugar will handle number 3.
Okay, number 3 is start small. Take baby steps. All right, small, consistent action beats perfect intention. Not I wanna. By this time, I wanna. You always want to, but you're not doing anything. Please, it's a bad habit. Just start small, consistently. All right. Then the next thing I will say is many people think their biggest enemy is failure, or that their biggest enemy is in their village. But if you think about it, you notice that it's your habits that had cost you where you are. It's your consistent bad habits, as it were, that had led you to where you are. So what if you change it? What if you start by today? If you wake up, you have clarity on what to do. If possible, write them down. Know that by the end of the day, I'm supposed to achieve this. When you do that, over to the next day, that's how you build great habits. Sometimes what happens also is you postpone it. So something you're supposed to do today, be like, I'm not feeling it. That feeling sometimes is just feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's just feeling, because somebody can call you and be like, oh, I have 500K for you. You are not feeling it, you feel it. You understand? So what's the difference? So you see that feeling, if you don't learn how to control that, oh, I'm not feeling it, then you constantly miss things away. All right. So because delay always steals your opportunities, both the ones you know, like he later knew this one, both of the ones you don't even know. All right. It steals your momentum. Some energetic people, there are some people that are smart, lively. It steals it because you don't even believe in yourself. And that is one terrible thing. If you don't believe in yourself, who do you want to believe in you? So there's this part of you believing strongly in yourself. That's one of the things that lady, she believes so much in herself, even with her bad English and grammar. She still shows up with Jesus. Let me not talk. Delay also steals your confidence. So like I said, you've not believed in yourself. So you always think, how sure are you that I can get this? Are you sure I can get this? The next thing is it steals your growth. You see people moving ahead in life. You'll be like, oh, this person, because he knows this person, does not know anybody.
Action.
All right. They are taking action as it's weird. They are taking daily steps. And the last time, I feel is the height of it. It steals your time. If you constantly delay, it steals your time. You don't want a situation where you wake up maybe in your 40s and you realize that, what have I been doing? You wake up in your 30s, you are saying, what have I done? All right. Or 50, and you're asking, Jesus, what brought me here? I can't even account. You don't want to live in that sphere. So starting now changes the game for you. And the painful thing is this: you usually don't notice this damage. It's compounds, right? It's daily, steals your things consistently till you get to a point and realize that a lot has spoiled over the years.
So if there's something meaningful you want to start, relationship, business, course, learning, a job you want to apply for, whatever it is, start imperfectly. Start afraid. You can start small. Just start. Okay? That leads you, if it encouraged you, if it reminded you of some things you previously knew or have known, please take action. And also you can share this life with someone who has been postponing their future for 10 years now. Yes, you. Bodunde. Okay, so I'm always calling you back. Okay, Chika. You've been postponing for 10 years now. Share this life with that person. If it's you, someone, just share it with someone to encourage the person to take action, because that thing you want is on the other side of action. Okay, so take action.
As a round of this video, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And we are way more concerned or interested in your growth, much more. So we constantly bring you updates like this to share with you, because we constantly pass through this, and that's why we are giving you these details back to back. So subscribe to the channel and also like and follow for more. Bye.
Bye for now.